Welcome to the third episode. This is Monia,
I'm Marilyn.
And Jesslyn.
and today we are talking about friendship. So, to start it off, have y'all ever made the first move of starting a new friendship with someone?
I think I have, because I mostly go up to introverted people because I feel more comfortable with them. Like, it's easier for me to start in conversation with them. For example, with you, Jesslyn, it was pretty tough getting you to talk, but I still made it work, you know. I mean, if there's times where like you talk to an introvert and then they don't like want to like talk to you, like they can't socialize real good, you know, and hard for them, and so that's why it's hard to like build a friendship when it comes to like introverted people, I guess. And yeah, it was pretty difficult with you, but here we are.
Here we are, still friends.
Yep.
Monia and Marilyn.
No, that was a story though. That's a story. Because I tried to make the first move on Marilyn.
Yeah.
So my first attempt was at gym class, and so I thought Marilyn's name was Melody, because I heard people say, "Come here, Melody," and then you would go there, and so we had to pick partners one day, and I wanted to pick Marilyn as my partner, but like I kept calling her Melody, and she went somewhere else, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I'm confused.
And then I think it was 8th grade or 7th grade we had Spanish class together. And yeah, right?
I think it was
I think it was 8th grade.
Yeah, 8th grade.
Yeah. And that time I actually asked you what your name was, and you were like Marilyn, but I kind of felt embarrassed that I called you Melody all those.
It's fine. I mean, we all make mistakes. We all been there. I feel like I've done that to someone before too.
I think we officially connected at lunch when I was trying to like make up a conversation to keep up or something like that, and I just went with Grail because I'm like, oh, look at this game, it's multiplayer.
Yeah, and I was in I like games and you liked games, and I guess that's how we connected.
Yeah. You, Justin?
Wait, what was that?
What about you?
Well, for me, it's like really difficult to make friends because social anxiety. Yeah, for me, it's usually the other person who tries to talk to me, but it takes time for me to open up to someone. And so yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys were frustrated at me for not talking to y'all in 8th grade.
I was very frustrated.
You were,
but
yeah, it like took me, I think like almost a year to open up to y'all, or more than a year. But yeah, now we're here, talking.
It was actually kind of like hard to keep a conversation with you. Like I was trying to find like ways to like find in common with you, but it was like you would just say yes or no to my questions when say anything else.
Oh, that's social anxiety, Don't we love that? Freaking hate it. But yes. It's really difficult.
This is a big one. How do you feel about fake friends? Or how do y'all feel?
I don't know, this is kind of hard to answer. Because, like, you know how, like, I don't know how to explain this, but, well, for me, dealing with fake friends, when you think that person actually, when you think that person's, like, your friend, but but they're not really your friend. They don't consider you as their friend. They just use you for certain things, or they use you to like be friends with another friend, or they use you for your like, I guess, homework, and like whenever they don't have friends around them, they just come to you to talk to you.
Hate that.
And then like you think they're your friends, but actually they're not. And you're like, oh, I thought we were friends, but they're over there hanging out. Especially if you're alone, and then they're around you, but they rather hang out with their other friends. I've dealt with that. And I thought someone was my friend, but no, that person never, like, we would talk outside of school, but we wouldn't talk in school. Like, it was awkward for us to talk in school. But yeah. What about y'all?
Linnea?
Well, I had to deal with a number of fake friends. I'll go with the most recent ones.
Me?
So, no. Yeah.
Dang. You trying to say something, Jocelyn?
I'm just kidding, guys. Chill.
But like, okay. So basically, I met these two friends in middle school, and it was like going great, They didn't know each other, so okay. I met the first one separately with another person who also ditched me. She was a fake friend. She just loved making friends, okay? And then so she was also lonely and I was also lonely, the person that we met, and so we became best friends. But then in social studies class, this was in 7th grade, I made a new friend and it was all going great, until high school. So they became really good friends, both of them. So we were like all a group at 8th grade. And then once we're in high school, things changed where they both changed together, but I didn't. So they're more like, they're more into guys. They're more into like becoming pretty. While I was like, I need to graduate. So they still do that to this day, and I feel like I don't belong with them. And especially the parts that really made me sad was, you guys, even though I can't go somewhere because of my parents, you guys still ask me, would you go with us this place or this place? And you guys don't mind if my dad or my mom has to come because, they're overprotective. Seriously, they're crazy. So they would go without me. Like, I know I can't go, and they never ask me. I feel like I'm complaining about that, but like they go off together somewhere and they never ask me. And when they talk about it, their experience that day, they tell me like, oh, we were going to tell you, but like you would probably say no. And they don't like the fact if my dad or my mom comes with me. Like, they want to be kind of isolated in that way. So yeah. I don't talk to them anymore. That's how I get rid of fake friends.
Yeah, I think like if those friends knew that you were not allowed to go because of your parents, how strict they are, I think they should at least ask, just in case they say yes, like, yeah, you can go with them without us. You just go, But like they have to understand that also.
Yeah.
Like, at least ask.
Yeah, and also like they treat me like a third wheel, even though they weren't dating at that time. People, they were like overshadowing me. They even said that they were overshadowing me, but did nothing about it. They keep talking about their own problems, and I have to listen to them. And even okay, so when was this? It was this year. No, last year. I don't know. But at lunch, I was crying about my SAT scores because, it wasn't good. And you would think that if they're like my best friends, they would care about it and tell me, stop crying, you did good or something. But legit, she didn't even look my way when I was crying.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's
And
not right.
the only person who did like ask me if I was okay was an introverted girl. And I became friends with her.
Yeah, she's really nice.
Yeah.
Pretty smart person.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wish I was more like her, but I'm not. Yep.
Well, for me, with fake friends, how I deal with them, or yeah, they obviously always use me and use me for like work at school or stuff like that, and then they also like never end up talking to me out of school. But, like now that we graduated, they don't talk anymore, you know.
Hmm.
And some people are like two-faced, where they seem nice in person, but like once they're in text or something, they're different. Like they act different. Like they don't want to talk to you, and that's just I don't know, sucks.
They just
Especially
tell their. Oh, sorry. You
you're
can go
good. You
ahead.
can go. Well, especially if you need something from them and they don't like text you back like I don't know, like 5 hours later.
Mm-hmm.
They
Yeah,
don't respond quickly.
like like you're there for them, but they're not there for you, and it's just, like I don't
Hmm.
know. That's what sucks.
Yep. Having friends is fun. I'm just kidding. They said friends would be fun. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, like they try to like act to be your friends, and then like they're just doing it just for the for the I guess just to play around. Like I don't know how to explain it, but yeah.
They just like tell their problems to you, but don't listen to yours.
Yeah, like they need someone, but you may also need someone to talk to, but at the same time you may not feel safe around them, like to tell them stuff or stuff like that.
Have y'all ever had that experience where this friend for like a long time, but you guys don't act like best friends or close friends, but then some other new friend comes in their life and they're like the bestest friends.
Jesslyn?
Me? Well, for me, I think, yeah, pretty sure, yeah, it has happened for me before. The girl, well, this person, she used to live in front of me. She was my neighbor. And when we were younger, we would like always hang out out of school, right? My mom and her mom were like pretty cool with each other. And like we would invite them to anywhere, right? We would invite them to I guess hiking, like different places basically. But whenever it came to school, she wouldn't talk to me, which was kind of odd because I thought she was gonna be like my best friend forever, but really not. And so yeah, whenever at school she wouldn't talk to me, she would like I guess ignore me, and it was kind of frustrating. I was like, well, like you only care. I don't know if she was embarrassed. How do I explain this? I don't know. I just felt she didn't want people to see with me, like her and I talking or hanging out
I
at
get what you
school.
mean.
Yeah.
But whenever it comes to her friend, like she would talk to them obviously, because they're friends. But yeah, I have experienced that, and it sucks. Because like you think that person's gonna be your best friend forever, but they're not. Yep. What about y'all?
Linnea?
Um, well, I actually did this to someone, and you you
It's
actually
us?
like no. Like, you actually feel the consequences from that. Like, I don't know. People started doing that to me, and then I felt like, you know what, I shouldn't have done that. It's because my childhood friend, I kept ignoring him because people were making fun of him and stuff like that, and you just that time I was stupid. I didn't know, like, I shouldn't feel embarrassed. This is your like childhood friend, you've known him since pre-K. And just because people are making fun of him, and then he's not popular, but like people know him to be like weird or something, and I thought, I shouldn't be with him because then people would start making fun of me. Um, but then, I realized that that's very wrong because he's very funny, and he's very nice to me, and he always tells me that I'm like his big sister, and that
Last
really
time,
made me sad though.
last time I heard him say that in the hallway, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cool." It's like he's like your brother, like so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
um, Jesslyn had this teacher in the yellow hall for science.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
So we always walked down that hall together, and one day he said my friend, um, "Is that is that your girlfriend? Are y'all dating?" I felt so awkward when he told me that. Um, but he said to him that no, she's like my big sister, and he told me that he made a weird face because I'm not the same color as him, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
It's awkward.
What about you, Marilyn?
I mean, I have been in those situations where I have felt replaced or been replaced throughout high school and middle school, both middle school and high school. And it just sucks. I mean, every friendship is different. Um, yeah, anything could happen in a friendship, you never know. And when I guess, get replaced or got replaced in the past and stuff like that, it it was it was hard for me because I feel like left out, and I feel like I wasn't good enough and stuff like that, and I just wouldn't um want want to make someone feel that way. If like I wouldn't want someone to feel that way, like, for, let's say example, me replacing them with someone else. Like, I wouldn't wish it on anyone else because it sucks. But yeah.
How did you feel when a friend was too busy to hang out with you or the other way around? Where you felt bad for being busy and not hanging out with your friend?
Monia?
Yeah, Maria, I'm just kidding.
um. Okay. Yeah, I felt this way. So basically, because of IB, I was busy 24/7, can sleep, and I felt bad when y'all would ask me like, could we hang out one day, or my fake friends before they were fake friends would ask me, can we hang out? Can we talk? Can we go to your house? And I had to say no to all of those. I mean, I felt really bad because I thought, what if they think I'm ignoring them or that I don't want to be their friends anymore? And that kind of like actually helped the distance between my fake friends because they would hang out together. But then I was like, I was starting to realize that. So I was starting to not care about them. But then I was thinking about you guys, if I like, what if they leave me? I don't have that kind of friends anymore
Mm-hmm.
that I can talk to. And so I really hated IB because of that. And I wasn't even full IB. And I had to do so much work. And it felt like eternity because I couldn't even play games or stuff. I couldn't even talk to my parents.
Dang.
So I felt really alone. And okay, call me crazy, but like I would just talk to myself, okay? In the hallways. Like you guys would also try to like tap on me like, "Hey, I was calling you." But literally to me in the hallways, I was just alone. I couldn't hear any other voice, and I would just like look around if I was lost or something. At that point, I was seriously feeling alone because of IB.
All I did was pull your hair.
Yeah, that's the only way you get my attention.
Yeah.
Heck no. Merlin?
Well, for me, how do you feel when? Oh, the way I feel when a friend is too busy to hang out with me, or the other, yeah, like that. How I feel. Sometimes I could get pretty lonely. Like, okay, let's say like you're in the mood to like hang out, but they're not, or how did I say this? Or like when you need like let's say that friend is like let's say I have a friend, right? And
Oh, you know. Oh, I didn't know that you didn't have any friends.
no, let me just give an example, like
Okay.
like let's say there's this friend named Bob, right? And Bob
Yeah.
feels really lonely. And then
Mhm.
there's me, and Bob wants to hang out or like talk to me or whatever. But I don't feel like it. Like I might get like how do you say this? Like you're drained, like I'm drained, whatever, and I don't feel like doing anything. But then that's when the other person needs you or like wants to hang out with you or talk to you about something that's going on or something. And so
Mhm.
I feel like that has happened to me before. But like it's going back to the other question where I don't even know where I'm going with this, bro. But I'm just rambling.
Wait, were you on Bob's like perspective or
I feel like both, to be honest.
oh.
Because there's been times where I don't feel like I just feel like being in my own world, and then there's times where I want to like socialize and stuff or need someone to talk to, but I don't know who to go to, or I don't feel comfortable, or I don't feel like bothering people and stuff. So I don't know. It goes like that, and so I go for both sides on the fact that I feel bad when I can't when people can't reach out to me, and like when I can't hang out or like talk to them. But I also feel lonely when people do that to me. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. How about you, Jocelyn?
Me. Well, for me, let me try to think. Well, like okay, let's talk about last week. So you know how last week, I guess my schedule was kind of like messed up, and I had to like cancel on y'all. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel bad because we plan to do this.
Was it like you felt bad to cancel all the time or most of the times on someone's plan or something?
Yes, I always feel bad canceling on other people. because I don't like when people cancel me. That's the thing with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hate canceling on others. But yes. Well.
Okay, let's go with the first question. How do you feel when a friend is too busy to hang out with you? Like let's say I'm busy. How or Monia's busy. How do you feel when like when that happens and you like want to like socialize or hang out with that person?
Dude, this is kind of like a hard question to answer. Honestly, for me, like I understand that you're busy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to answer this, but I don't know. I don't know. This question's kind of hard to answer. Cause like honestly,
the second one.
Like honestly, like if you're busy, then like I understand.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know how to answer this question.
What about with the one? Do you feel bad when you're busy and not able to reach out to a friend or something?
Honestly, I honestly don't. I'm just kidding. To be honest, I don't care. I'm just kidding. Well, for me, there's times where I don't feel like talking to no one, obviously. Cause like I have seen this. I don't know if you have seen this, but whenever like we hang out, I don't talk to you for like 2 days or and a half. I don't know. Have you noticed that?
Sometimes, and I feel like I do that sometimes too. I feel like we do it automatically. Like yeah, we hanged out. Like yeah, we catched up, and there's like nothing else to talk about.
Yes. Then I'm like, I'm so exhausted. Like I don't feel like talking to no one.
Yeah, and like yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought it was normal.
You thought it was normal? No, like I don't even. There's days where, like, I talk to y'all or Marilyn. We hang out, and then I just don't talk to her at all for like a week or 2 days or 3 days. But yeah.
I think that's good. I don't know how people do it where every day they talk about something new or something like you know what I mean? Like there's those people who talk nonstop every day, but they don't take a break. I don't know how they do that because I mean once I talk to y'all, I feel like I have nothing else to say, so goodbye.
Yeah.
Like goodbye. I don't need you anymore.
No, not like that. But like,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Your job as a friend is done.
Have you ever for a friend when they were being attacked by another person?
No, I have never. No, like for real. I'm being honest. I haven't experienced that before.
You, Monia?
Yes. Many times I really don't like when people make fun of introverted people because they can't really say something because they contradict themselves all the time. Most of the time they do. And I say I don't like stand up, but like I say good things about them. Like, did you know this person can draw well? Did you know she can actually she's very smart and stuff like that. I try like especially when you're a leader, especially like when you're an officer in a club, you try to bring in the people who no one chooses. Like no one would pick them to be the leader of that or praise them for what they did. I try to praise the people like the people who don't get praised often. Especially in art, like I really don't like it when there's popular kids and their art is not good, but people still praise them. But then there's introverted people whose art are really good, and I keep telling teachers, I keep telling students until like they choose that person to do something for them. Yep. But I also experienced a time where my introverted friend actually stood up for me. It was actually Marilyn. So remember the hair incident?
Oh
Yeah. So you were actually the one who like told me this was going on. No one told me, and no one commented about it. I was I felt really bad, and the fact that you actually told her to like take it down was like I never seen anyone do that for
You
me.
see, okay.
Because they all say that.
We got to, I think it was third period, maybe I don't remember, and I have you for that class, and I was checking my phone, and then I go to my Snapchat stories, and then I see this girl, she posted a Snapchat story of you with your hair, and like I think I don't remember it specifically, but I remember her basically making fun of your hair when it actually looked good. I liked how you wore it that day, and I was like, what the heck? And then that's when I showed it to you, and I was just like, what the heck? Why is she doing this? And so
I was like,
like,
yeah.
because I talked to this person too, and I'm like, I was kind of shocked, why she would do that, and so that's when I was like, shoot, I have to say something. It's either Bonia or this girl. And so I was like, and like I don't even have to think about it. And so that's when I was freaking out. I was like, and I started texting. I was just like, take that off. Can you please take this off of your Snapchat story? And I guess she responded, and I guess she deleted it. And that was just messed up, and she shouldn't have done that, because that's you had the confidence to wear your hair up that day when you usually don't, and for her to like bring you down because of it, it's just messed up, and it broke my heart seeing you cry, and I was just like, nah, that's not right, and so yeah.
Yeah, I felt completely embarrassed. Like, it's because I think it's because of the clip that was underneath my braided ponytail that people started laughing because I didn't know how to make a high ponytail. So I was like, okay, I'll just do this. And then I was also wearing a baggy hoodie, so because I wanted to be comfortable.
Yeah.
And so the girl behind me took a picture of my back and posted it on that story. If you remember that. But like, I also like the fact that you were trying to make me feel better. Like, no, it's just your hair's normal. Like, no one's even gonna laugh.
It was normal.
Yeah.
It's just that people just find a way to make themselves feel better about themselves, and I guess that was her case. I guess she's struggling or having problems, and she's over here making people feel more down.
Well, she likes making me feel down more because she's been my bully ever since pre-K.
That's more messed up.
It's so funny how you were friends with her, but she was my bully. Like, legit, in pre-K, she stole my best friend in front of me when I was trying to play with him. My childhood friend was the one who tried to play with me all the time. He was like my backup, you know, if I was down. But that really broke my heart when she took him away, like just like that. And you know, he didn't even say anything to me, and he acted mean with her to me. But yeah, she would be mean to me all the time, and then the other popular kids would be mean to me. I was pretty bullied. I only made real friends in, I'm gonna say 8th grade. Yeah. I don't know, to this day, I still hate her. And if she's in my college, then I'm avoid her in every cost.
I feel like that girl who did that Snapchat incident, I feel like she's what those type of girls who make fun of everything. Like, I guess, I don't know, they're just like that.
Yeah, and ever since then, I didn't change my hair, and I hated it because I'm starting to dislike my hair down,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm trying to like make a practice of me doing a ponytail so that in college, it would feel fine to me. But after that, I don't know.
I feel like it shouldn't affect you. Like,
Yeah.
maybe you were I guess traumatized by it, but like you shouldn't be worried about that. That's one person's opinion who you're letting affect you're getting that, and
Yeah, you should.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like in college, you're not really gonna know everybody. I feel like you shouldn't worry about that. Just wear whatever you want. Cause that's what I like.
Yeah.
Like in my senior year, I wouldn't wear leggings at all or sweatpants to school, but I started wearing them. I was like, why not? I feel comfortable wearing them, so.
I wish I had that confidence.
It's like comfortable.
You should wear your hair up, Marilyn. Like it looks very pretty.
I used to wear my hair up when I was in like elementary. Throughout elementary.
Me too.
Yeah.
I have, apart from Maria's incident of standing up for a friend, I didn't stood up like I did with Monia. This girl, she barely moved into the middle school that I was in from Mexico, and she would have this gym class. And one time she told me, she was like, "Hey, these kids are making fun of me, right?" And I was like, why? What do you think? Why do you think they're laughing at you? She's like, I don't know. And so then the next day she comes, she's like, oh, I think they're laughing at my sandals that I'm wearing for gym. And I'm like, oh, I mean, you shouldn't. I told her you shouldn't worry about what they're saying, cause like at the end of the day, it's your own life. Like you choose what you get to wear, and you may not you may not be able to afford that, like for some shoes and stuff. And so I didn't stood up for her, but I was just giving her advice, which, because like it's not right for people to make fun of other people's like like stuff, or like appearance and stuff.
Clothing.
Yeah. Because you never know their situation or what they're and so yeah, that was pretty sad to me, because she barely got there and people were already like bullying her and stuff.
Society they like to make choices real fast on who to keep and who to get out.
And then what's so sad was that I feel like a week passed and she like got new shoes. Like I guess she was forced into getting new shoes and stuff. Do I have any other questions to add about friendship? Like advice that you want to give people or something?
I guess as usual, just be you. Hang out with the right crowd. Don't let no one change who you are. Just be you. Yep, that's it. What about y'all?
You
Any
said
advice? I said it all.
Yep. Well, I don't know about Monia.
Yeah, what about Monia?
I mean, people say to be yourself, but like
Could
I
you
know
really
it's
though?
iconic.
It's kind of hard.
But like, I mean, you can't. But like, try. You try. Okay, be yourself, but like, also try to like continue the conversation. When someone asks you a question, probably not homework questions or school questions, but like other questions,
Mm,
try to like continue it, and maybe you get to make a new friend or find out someone who is just like you or makes you laugh.
Dang, you're calling me out.
Just giving advice.
It's all good. It's all good.
Please be sure to follow us on our social media platforms at Introverted Girls Talk. And as we like to say,
Yes, we talk.